Oh, my game is like the best.
Yeah.
Other games require less skill, but like more casual games where the focus
We're
is like
live.
Oh, we're getting live? Oh, I had such an amazing point. Oh, God. Here is the grand final, however, the North American Sunday Cup. Rapha and Chance, they meet once again. Chance always forever the underdog against Rapha. Would it be any other way? Here we go. He's going to find Rapha very quickly for an unconventional beginning to a blood run match in this best of 5.
Oh yeah, and Rapha has got all the things that he wants to accept the rocket launcher, so he's gonna move up to that area. And actually baiting Chance a bit. Chance has taken the teleporter, receiving the rail. Such patient play by Rapha there.
He's got Russian blood in him, man. He watched so many demos of Kula. He's practically Russian. And this is the Russian map, Blood Run, as Chance gets bounced around. It's gonna be death for Rapha, in fact. And he's got to rethink his options right now. But Chance, I mean, this kind of situation, like, you can make some crazy plays, but Chance isn't in a great spot either. Wow, he gets the, how did he get the frag there? I guess he caught Chance coming out for the peak rail, and Chance just got pinned and couldn't hack the damage. Just interesting stuff there, and looks like...
Yeah, Rapha is setting up for the red armor, and he actually hasn't been spotted yet, but Chance was guessing, or did the right guess that Rapha was actually coming from that very angle, so Rapha couldn't do much more damage, and he's setting up for the mega health. Rapha is on the back foot. Let's see what he's gonna do. He's double back again, a bit, trying to figure out what Chance is. Chance is reading Rapha quite well at the minute.
Well, Chance does have that kind of practice partner element to him with Rapha. He knows how he plays. He must have played a lot of games against Rapha. Just like you said, the player pool isn't huge, so you're going to have this situation where Chance does have a lot of experience against him, but that does work both ways. So, you know, Chance is going to get some great reads, but look at this, Rapha's going to get some great reads too.
Yeah. But this, actually Chance is pushing in 1 HP left. And
no problem.
No problem for him, no. But it's just showing that Rapha, you know, being on the back foot really excels at that. Just knowing where to go, cutting off the corners, and just, you know, surviving with little to nothing.
Yeah, great rail there in the distance. Oh no, Chance. If Rapha had the LG out from the beginning, then that would have been... But the thing is, there's kind of no reason to do that, so we should not speculate in such a manner. But never mind. Mega's up on the spot very soon. Rapha's going to try to kill time towards it, but I mean, there's too much time to kill here, and Chance is going to pushing his way on there, but Rapha's still around, and it's a frag to Chance there as he goes up 3-2 on Blood Run, map number 1 of this best of 5.
Oh no, Rapha's going to go down here once again. This will mean Chance gets his free red armor, and let's see what he's going to do next here. Just heard Rapha over there, so he knows what options he has right now, namely taking the teleporter and trying to, you know, dish out some damage at this yellow. And this is
right here, Chance is going to be on the defense of this red, but look at that, he does get a nice bounce, but he's going to get bullied away. It's alright though, he can reposition in time to get some damage on there. This is like a great position, because you can do damage to the guy taking red, then fall back for the guaranteed mega. But he doesn't, I mean, the grenades kind of stop his angles on red, but never mind. Mega, yellow, can't complain. And this could even be another yellow too. So, oh wow, Rapha's going to go for a bit of damage here. Try for some Cypher moves. That's always very potent, but not really going to... I mean, that's not... 5 Cypher probably would have got more damage out of that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Chance, it's just really the pace that he brings to the game is pretty insane, given the fast run. But I guess that's really that he, you know, excels at, is that plus forward, you know, very aim heavy game.
And that's some good damage there from Chance. Follows it up with the rail. Another rail connected, but the rockets from Rapha are really annoying. The hassle some rockets. Don't deny the mega though, and there is the interception rocket jump. The rockets come out, but this could be problematic for both players. Who knows what could happen? A quick rail received onto Chance, but he does manage to secure a kill. So 5-2, and all of a sudden, what is really happening here? I mean, this is not to be expected.
No, not at all. I mean, 5 more minutes. You very well know that's still gonna be, you know, enough time for Rapha to actually find a solution to Chance's play. But at the minute, you know, having Mega and Red, you know, close by, this will definitely enable Rapha to take either one, which is exactly what he does. And he actually is hitting the rail on the exit, which will put Chance sort of on the back foot.
Here you go, Chance. I mean, he's definitely again, in a fragile position. He has not got a stabilized level of control, nor any control really. He's kind of scrambling around to see what he can get. Like, he's lost that sense of a cycle, and he's just seeing, what can I get? What is rapha going to leave for me? And there go the rockets. The LG stream from above there onto Chance's head as he does protect himself at the Mega, and does find himself the yellow as well on top of that. So Chance still in a good spot, but the thing is about that, is that rapha just learned the Mega time. He just learned the relation of the yellow as well in the pattern of items that spawn.
Yep.
So rapha's just got a lot of information to make an informed decision in the coming minutes.
Oh, Chance is actually dropping down. This is a great...
Maybe that might have
really get better for rapha here, because Chance should have actually been able to take this red armor, and he finally is. And he has got nearly 200. rapha is calling it. Chance dropping down, receiving too many rockets. rapha bouncing him back and forth, and such sick rockets by rapha.
It's like they're on a trampoline, and
trampoline all over again.
Yeah, and rapha somehow came out the better there, and it was a risky play, but he worked for him, and it's 5-3 now, and he knows the red time. He's going to leave it up though. Doesn't want to take that damage. Oh no, he does miss the pickup of the yellow, but cycling back for the red armor, eliminating where Chance could be, understanding that it was a free grab, and the other was still there waiting for him. He's got Mega time. He knows this is a safe play. This is the point now where rapha gets really scary.
rapha is chasing here, was actually hit by the nade, so Chance knows that he's coming in. So he has got the shaft out already, pushing away rapha a bit, but once again, I mean, Chance can't really show himself too much under red armor unless he tries to do some extra damage, but it's going to be really, really difficult for him to find another angle here.
The angles are not going to be found easily, that is for certain. rapha, though, stacking up Mega's really the thing here. If he can get a quick kill though, he's not going to say no, but again, Mega, making the play on Mega and the defensive shots onto the red.
Yeah,
oh wow.
Needs to speed up to the red army.
He catches Chance at the shots.
And rapha, be quick, and get the red, and then fight. What is Chance doing?
That was a really interesting situation, because rapha went, instead of pressuring red, he went straight for the interception at shards, and Chance felt like, okay, rapha's going to stick around at rail to try to shoot me as I go for red, and thinking that the yellow would then be open, but in reality rapha kind of circumvented that entire situation and just got a free rail on Chance by making the read. So that was a really smart play from the American champion, world champion rapha.
Great switch to the ray gun, making sure that he can at least get another damage in, and finally Chance being able to pick up that red armor which he was desperately hoping for. So 5-4, 2.5 minutes. rapha feels really, really comfortable. He's increasing the pace, and I think rapha definitely needs another yellow to really feel a bit more comfortable. But we'll see if rapha opts to do damage on the red armor. And yes, and oh no, he actually is falling down. He's definitely raidable, but Chance most likely did not know that rapha fell down there. It was always very tricky.
The time is starting to be against rapha as he does pick up the Mega mid-fight. Chance goes for the commitment, and will he survive this onslaught of lightning? Unfortunately for both players, that issue was not resolved.
Yeah,
rapha a kill for no one.
rapha had such good shaft or lightning gun aim in the beginning of the fight, but then sort of lost track again, and then it sort of turned around a bit. But given the fact that he just took yellow and red, that doesn't really leave much health and armor for Chance, and this is exactly why this frag is happening. rapha hearing the spawn over at the grenades as well, and Chance may do the right thing.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, 2 health there. That was really crazy close for rapha. And I mean, that frag, that was such a fine line. And look at the score, look at the time left. There's nothing much left in this game. And rapha finally finds his lead, and he can hold on to this. He knows when Mega is. He's staring at that yellow, sees Chance. Look, and Chance is really trapped here. He's not going to get out with a lot of damage.
The rails he's hitting, man. So.
Yeah, it's saving him. Wow, again.
It's really putting, rapha on the edge of his seat. I mean, he can't really, peek anywhere. He's just receiving a rail.
Yeah, and Chance can really turn this around. 81-1 for rapha. So there's the rocket jump for the red armor, and he's going to go around these shards.
And 10 more seconds. Rapha definitely has a good position. You can just wait for a chance to come in. He's actually coming in with a shotgun. Such an odd weapon to pick.
3 seconds. Oh, and he does get it. It's a good save by Rapha there on map number 1 for this grand final.
Yeah.
So interesting stuff.
Quite a struggle there for Rapha in the beginning. I mean, not in the beginning, but in sort of mid-game when Chance really, you know, took himself together and just, yeah, got a frags back.
Yeah, it's really interesting how Chance did just, like, it was, actually we've seen this before, that Rapha has like these really close games, like it feels kind of uncharacteristic.
Yeah.
Also considering what you were saying, and previously, which I agree with, and how kind of methodical he is despite who he's playing against, and also at the start, it seemed like he was kind of not giving away frags, but it's like these kind of weird risks or weird plays. So I don't know, but the next game, the next map, Furious Fights is starting, getting underway. So here we go, the countdown is there. The second map between these two, and Rapha and Chance it is. So take it away, Ishu.
All right, so Rapha has got the mega health pickup, and he's actually delaying it quite a lot. Although it's the usual 10 seconds, if you will. And Rapha is happy with the rocket and the shaft, and yeah, T7 is always about the first red armor, but we're seeing a brief timeout here because Chance got some mouse issues, I guess.
Prepare to
and there we go, we're back in.
3,
we are
2,
back in.
1.
So nothing to fear. And
Rapha hears Chance down below. Will he drop? Yes, he will actually drop the rocket. He's actually hitting the first good one. But Chance is actually taking the red armor.
You have lost the lead.
Rapha really was, you know, hoping for the flag.
And there it is, a self-kill. Rapha doing what Matrox did earlier today, and going for that self-kill on the bridge there. Chance speeding away onto that red armor, and he does find himself a Rapha. But Rapha allow him to frag, get fragged, and there it is. Chance will get that. So 2 to again, you know, Rapha with a terrible start.
Yeah. I mean, the first red armor is always very, very tricky, because if you lose out on the first red armor, you're most likely to lose out on the mega health as well, unless you get a really good spawn. So what happened here is that, yeah, Chance just, you know, got the rhythm going and just, you know, was able to control the items really well.
It does seem to be the case. So, you know, it took a full 10 minutes for Rapha to break and surpass Chance in the last map. It'll be a similar story here. Chance is battling Rapha back there on the bridge, but Rapha just taking a straight up LG fight, and I don't know. I mean, the timing doesn't feel great. Of course, you know, he can spawn on this side, get the plasma, defend the choke point, but at the same time, the timing was not good. You see Chance gets that red armor more or less for free. And, you know, Rapha would have been playing for a spawn on the plasma, which is like, why I'm not going to make a play just to hope that you spawn in one place. But the next fight will ensue on the mega, and again, Rapha will just fall 4 to -1.
I mean, Rapha can keep, you know, playing aggressive because it's only 2 minutes in, so you might still see him, you know, doing some crazy moves like this. I mean, he's still staying there because he doesn't really have an option, because if he takes the teleporter, he's bound, you know, to receive another rail. But yeah. 4 to -1 Chance, he feels good, he definitely feels good, and if Rapha can't, you know, recollect himself in the next few minutes, maybe we'll see a really big upset from Chance.
It's quite possible, and maybe Rapha just wants to make it really hard for himself. Whatever it is, shouldn't take anything away from Chance though. He is a great player, and one of America's finest. There you go, there's a great rocket onto the noggin of Rapha there as he tries to make his way safely out of this area, but he's not even going to make his way out with his life by the looks of things. Good rocket defense, however, and the rail as well, that really changes a lot. Rapha knows exactly how much damage he's done. I mean, a skill that's incredibly important for these top level players is stack prediction, stack counting. So Rapha's going to be able to effectively count Chance's stack more or less and realize how to make decisions based on that. And look at the drive-by rail action from Rapha. Chance gets the mega, but how much does it mean? The damage output is high from Rapha right now.
Oh yeah, Rapha pushing in and actually not dealing enough damage here. Will he be able to actually get the frag before the red armor spawns? No, he is not. Chance actually getting the red armor mid-fight and yeah, just doing that little plasma jump to get the 25 HP.
And here we have, once again, Chance going to speed his way back over to that Mega. How long can he keep it up, though? How long can he keep this control going? It's going really well for him so far. And Rapha, more damage, more damage, more damage. Mega taken, no levitation act for Chance. Service by Rapha there as he does the dance. He wants to make the shot. There it is. And Rapha was trying so hard to make him miss the shot so he could get the reload time to get through the choke point, but Chance is going to execute.
And Chance only had that one shot that he could actually take. So very, very, very patient and really a shot that takes a lot of nerves. Really.
Yeah, 28-1 for his health and armor situation. That 50 helps dramatically, and we move to a 7 to -1 scoreline. That's massive on Furious Heights. Not something you would anticipate for this matchup. Rapha though coming in once again, and Chance going for the safe defense. Oh, he's finally going to run out of ammunition though, and Rapha just kills himself. Why?
That rail that Chance hit in mid-fight was so weird. I mean, Rapha would have won that fight.
Why did he kill himself?
5-minute
I don't
warning.
know.
I mean, there's no reason to do that though, really.
Up, right?
Yeah, I mean, he spawned on the LG, got himself onto the red, but it feels like he could have probably had a frag there. I don't know, it's interesting. I've never seen it play like that, exactly like that. I've seen people do self-kills on purpose to get spawned across the map for an item and so on, but that's like more hopeless. Like, it felt like... Anyway, to get back into the action, the red has just spawned, and Rapha's going to be on that side. So without there being a frag, except Rapha's self-kill, control has most certainly switched around into Rapha's favor. So he's now got half a minute to basically achieve and surpass what Chance has achieved in the first half of this game.
And Chance, I mean, he's playing a bit passively and obviously allows him to do some nice shots on the Rapha. And again, I mean, Chance getting the mega health, speeding up to the yellow and just trying to intercept Rapha.
Indeed. So Chance now takes the yellow, and he's protecting this crazy lead he has. This almost looks like a guaranteed win almost. I mean, Rapha is playing this Rapha, but Rapha's being so aggressive all the time. And he's kind of committed to that now because he's so far behind. And there you go, he's actually going to just call it. He's just going to call it, forfeit the remaining time. And that's going to mean that Rapha will drop one map, Furious Heights, against Chance.
First red armor wins, dude. That's what happens. Not a lot, but this is really a deciding factor. The first red armor on T7 is so crucial.
Rapha got in over his head. He was rushing, and it's like, oh, I finally find myself 3 frags behind, 4 frags behind. I guess if I play it slow now, I'm going to play it slow, work really hard for that 1 frag, and then still be 4 or 5 frags behind. So you got to like speed up the pace and take crazy risks. Otherwise, it's really tough. But we're moving on to Lost World. This is really a Rapha map.
Yeah.
So we'll be surprised to see anything but a victory here for him against Chance.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll see. I mean, maybe Rapha is a bit shaky today. I'm not sure how much he played lately, but Chance has definitely shown a great show in the great finds of the American Cup.
That is for certain. So here we are. Some LG action. It looks like Rapha could get a really nice start, at least from a positioning standpoint. Does get some damage, gets the options afterwards, having the better position. Having the LG means control the center map, especially if the other player doesn't have that LG. And finally, it's going to replenish. And look at this, we spot a Chance there. But Rapha seems all over the map right now. He's got his pick of anything he wants.
Yeah, and he's what he's actually doing is trying to set up the shot there at the exit, but didn't really connect any damage. And Chance already having the feeling that Rapha is lurking around, so he's spamming some nades onto the mega health, but also patiently Rapha is finally able to take it, and he's got full control right now. And he's actually spotting Chance, but will he be able to hit the better rockets? Finally, the last one was full rocket, but Rapha, still able to fall back onto that red armor. Actually, doing a rocket jump up, finding Chance, not hitting too much shaft in the fight.
You have taken the lead.
Since he had a better stack, he could fought that weaker aim.
Seems to be the case. Rapha up on center map. Goes for the drop. His control not yet stabilized. He's going to take that mega, and Chance can die for the red, but no red for you, Chance. Rapha does steal that away. Yellow as well. In tandem, he will have to make the next frag. There's a Chance now.
Will get this kill, and we'll get another yellow, and he will just circle this map so badly. And Chance, wow, he's going to have a very, very hard 2 minutes.
Yeah, Rapha does run out of resources, but he really wants to rocket jump here straight away, get back out of there. There it is, and once again, and gets the yellow, replenishes LG. I mean, it's really the only choice because the LG is incredibly
Look at
important.
this. I mean, Rapha is nearly getting every item on the map. Chance, I mean, he could have played a bit more aggressive on the mega health. Maybe he lost out on the timing. He wasn't sure when it was spawning, but he could have definitely, you know, tried to take it. Now, instead of he's trying to, you know, set a trap at the red armor, which doesn't really work out. And Rapha just loving to control the yellows and the reds.
And you know, it really looks like a very interesting situation right now because we have, of course, on Furious Heights, it was like Rapha who was kind of running at Chance, but now it's like kind of the opposite. Chance really not wanting to slow the game down, not really feeling like he should, and instead just going aggressive in spots where the penance is a scoreline like this. That is the punishment, that is what you receive should you have these ill-fated aggressions.
Oh yeah. And
he gets Chance once again, and he's trapped. Perfect.
I mean, that's the only option he had, and that you know, he was strafing to the right and was like, okay, I have to drop down now, and now he's trapped. He's eating another rocket. So if he gets out of here alive, he can be really happy. But Rapha is going to be faster, you know, rocket jumping over to the other side. And oh no, Chance actually there. He was really quick, but yet Rapha was able to take the armor away.
Here you go, Chance goes in for the frag once more. A yellow picked up by Rapha though, and this is going to really help him to stay alive. And Chance is so aggressive. It's so much aggression, really. Not enough slow play, I gotta say, on this Lost World game. And Rapha gonna creep around the corner. Here he's waiting for those footsteps. Here's the buzz, the hum. Lightning gun held in the hands of Chance there. Gives him the idea of where Chance is.
Chance. Oh, finally, Rapha, you know, has been setting up this extra shot for quite some time, not really receiving or dealing any damage. Finally, he has hit a good rocket, and it's only though it's was 70 HP, it's gonna play a role. And Chance can't really move into center map. He hasn't got the shaft, and he's not gonna be able to pick up the red armor. Rapha just heard him. He knows his options. Slowly evaluating what am I gonna do, picking up the yellow and waiting for Chance to show himself around center map.
And now Rapha gets, I mean, the chance to take this fight is devastating. Chance is now really close to death, and Rapha just restocks. And if Rapha can hit Chance before he picks up this next yellow, like right now, get on him, straight on him, then it's going to be really troubling. And still he's in this position because Chance has to wait a good 10 seconds for the next yellow, and a direct rocket, he's screaming, he's dead. He's just a dead man. Whether or not he's dead right now, it doesn't matter because he is basically dead. Rapha can basically choose to kill him whenever he wants.
Yeah, it's such an odd decision to.
Wow.
I mean, he didn't
steal.
Nice steal, but Elia took. Oh, never mind. Rapha has to back off here.
Oh wow! Oh. You know, there are types of plays you can make whereby you allow the other player to have confidence by, let's say, giving them position on purpose to give them confidence because you really want to take a fight, like you're really stacked and you really want that fight, or maybe giving them an item to give them the confidence to take a fight when really it's a mistake. And sometimes, very rarely do you see plays like that. I mean, but I thought that maybe was going to be one of them, but it didn't turn out to be. You know, Rapha really was too low.
Yeah. I mean, five more frags in 4 minutes is definitely possible, and this is Chance, you know, his first time being in control. It's quite interesting to see what he can actually do against a Rapha, who's certainly very good on the back foot. So Chance getting his second frag. Red armor is up.
There you go. 4 frags to separate the two. Red armor's up indeed, and Rapha is eyeing it up. He desperately wants it, but he's got a throwaway Chance first. He doesn't do it successfully, so that's going to be the red 1 by Rapha. Mega up on the spot. I wonder if he realizes, because he's kind of just ignoring it right now, scooping away loads of items, but this is very much lost well for you as well. I mean, if you can pinpoint where they're going to be, you can leave stuff up. That's kind of the trick to it. But you've always got to stay ahead on position of the important items. But look at this Chance off of that boon, the mega pickup. He's able to apply the pressure like no other onto Rapha. And Rapha's just taking damage left, right, and center. And now he's looking very disheveled and has to back away.
Very nice read there by Rapha, knowing that Chance would actually take the teleport and trying a very aggressive push there. So Rapha already had the shaft out, dealing so much damage, and finally getting
Mega? It's been up for so long now. It's been up for so long now. Mega's just been up for like forever. Rapha's been running around it cluelessly, and then Chance gets it again. It seems really strange. It seems like the kind of mistake you never see from Rapha. I don't know what it is, but giving some charity there to Chance. And Chance even got a red for free. He got a red for more or less free there as well. I mean, sure, he does go for the rocket jump up, gets punished, but he got to take the red, get out of that bad position.
Oh, that's very gonna be key rocket here. Rapha having 4 HP, and with 2 minutes left and 6 frags to go. Let's see if Rapha is actually, trying to get back, or is he just trying to defend his lead. And this is looking great. Rapha knows he has got the positional advantage.
Nice.
It's just hitting all the shots.
There you go. So Rapha's going to win map number 3. So Rapha now moves on to match point in this best 5 grand final, and that means that Chance has got no more lives. No more lives.
No more lives. No
more lives. So, issue.
Yeah.
Will Chance make it a 5 mapper?
Depends. If we're gonna see Toxicity, Rapha is so good on Toxicity as well. It really feels like
Twister said he's the best Toxicity player in the world by far. That's what he said.
Chance? No, Rapha.
Rapha.
Yeah, I was about to say. Well, I think the hang is on par, but yeah. Let's give Rapha the edge here.
Yeah, I think he definitely deserves the edge, especially after that Quake. I mean, this is the map that he won QuakeCon on.
Exactly against Evil. Exactly.
Yeah. So here we go. He's going to face off against Chance, who played against Evil on Toxicity as well, notably at QuakeCon. However, was not able to do or accomplish quite what Rapha could. And here we are, fighting for life, for limb, for honor, glory, and respect over that red armor. And Rapha still maintaining good position. I mean, as far as damage output goes and what's being given and received, Rapha's been doing really well so far. He's going to be setting himself up for a strong attack onto the next big item, that red armor.
Yeah,
so here we
Rapha
go.
being quick to reply with that rail, taking the red armor. Now he has to find a way out of here, but nice shaft switch, making sure that he deals some damage to Chance. And Chance is really aggressive. He tries to push his advantage, but Rapha is not, letting him.
He's absolutely not. But that Mega, one good thing that Chance did do is he blocked Rapha from taking the Mega positioning, and it's something you can argue is maybe a decision Rapha could rethink. Should I go for the red, or should I cycle around tally exit onto the Mega attack? At the start of the game, it's something you can look at later maybe. But here you have Chance now trying to rain down the pain, but Plasma will chase him away as Rapha makes his way back around to find himself a chance.
And you see that very often. I mean, we've seen that a couple of times. At the beginning of Toxicity, it's sort of slow game, very slow in terms of how the map plays out. And this is because the first track is so important on this map. I mean, once you get a frag and you have like the items to back up your sort of the way you want to play, it's so hard to come back. So this is why both players are playing it very, very cautiously. Finally, Rapha has taken the first frag.
Here we go, Rapha going to scoot on over to that yellow. Has a red coming up soon, and the cost of positioning is a lot of health and armor. He does barely survive though. It's a 25, there it is. And Chance not quite able to catch him in time, and he will stack back up. So that's a free frag more or less, and let's see if he can hold on for longer. Misses the jump rail, and there is a yellow pickup. So Rapha's going to be able to reassert himself very soon. This stack is looking quite dominant.
Yeah, and you see Rapha, he's putting a lot of focus on the yellows, which is something other people might not do as much. So it's like his item awareness on this map, like you know, hinted earlier, is that he's like really good on this map. It's just the way he controls the yellows, and just knowing, even though when he's out of control, when all the items will spawn, and it's just so insane to see him play like this.
Long range exchange there by both players, and Rapha's still on the winning end of it. Such a stack, such armor, such health. And it's a red for him too. A rocket jump up perhaps? No. Oh, there it is. He does make it to get to the Mega in time, and it's important to be timely positioning wise onto these big items, because otherwise your opponents could get the positioning first, and then you're in the offensive position and they're in the defensive spot. And the defense is often going to get more damage than the aggressive, because if you're aggressive, you're moving into something.
Yeah, Rapha is perfectly cycling the yellow and the red and Mega health. And really, Chance hasn't really got much health and armor to fight Rapha with. But yeah, 2 good rockets will maybe do, but it's still not enough. With a Rapha, you almost had 200 stack a heart.
Go just methodically increasing the scoreline, but by no means is it an easy task. Very laboured the frags for Rapha as he works for every resource, every bit of armor and health. And Chance, and this is the beauty of it really, because there he was able to kind of circumvent the defensive position of Chance to get himself onto items, while also at the same time making the fights, dealing damage, but kind of repositioning around. So Rapha is working the map very well, taking more, dealing more damage. So that's a recipe. That's a formula for success.
Nice. And once again, the amount of yellows he takes on this map is insane. I mean, it's like, okay, I'll leave up the red as long as I get the yellows, which is perfectly fine, because you will have another opportunity to deal more damage.
They're much easier to take as well.
Yeah.
Than the red. The red is often quite precarious, and Rapha once again goes for the drop, spots Chance, great rail connection there. The second is made too, looking for the third, but it doesn't matter, he did enough damage, and it's going to mean a guaranteed red armor there as Chance tries to do something, but is it really going to be something that will intimidate Rapha? Doesn't really look like it. He is harassing him more though, so this could turn into something big. If Rapha had finished him sooner, he wouldn't be such a pain, but there's another rail. But Chance has already done so much, he could win the Mega, and that could turn the match on its head.
Yeah, and Rapha trying to do some damage on the yellow there, and just this was the only chance to actually disallow Chance to get on Mega health, but he wasn't able to do so. Rapha rocket jumping quickly out of there, not taking too much unnecessary damage, and Rapha is still very composed, although arguably on the back foot.
Yeah, there's a nasty damage, just barely avoiding perhaps a telefrag scenario, perhaps getting a lot more damage. So Rapha is laughing right now, picks up another yellow, and the red coming up soon. So where is Chance right now? There it is. That was a beautiful read from Rapha. He was like, okay, I know you're going to go for the attack onto red, pressure from above. This is going to be your angle, and boom, hits him in the side. Now there is Rapha on the defense again. So Rapha's really doing just a series of fantastic plays, hitting the execution mostly, and this should come out to another frag, but it's very well played from Chance to keep it so close.
And the beauty of it is just Rapha being fully aware of all the factors. I mean, he actually plus back a bit because he was running out of shaft. Like he was like, okay, I can stay in this fight for another second, but then I have to move back because I'm running out of shaft. And then he switched to the rail, which was perfect. So it's like, it's just impeccable the way he lines up the frags.
Yeah. More damage coming in from Rapha. Even even bathing Chance in acid, whether he volunteered himself or not. Rapha felt that it was necessary. He must clean himself. Burn everything away. As Rapha, 7 to -1 now. It's just getting out of hand. This is match point for him. This is getting out of hand now. And perhaps that title that Twister bestowed upon him as world's best Toxicity player is something that is very well deserved. And we've seen some phrases again. Oh, not that. He should have allowed him to melt once more. But
wow, yeah. I mean, the spawns on the map can be really tough. It's like when you have the luxury to actually stand still, not move, you can basically hear like 2/4 of the spawns. It just allows you to just stay there and maybe dish out some shaft or red damage, which the other opponent can't do anything. And this is what happened a couple of times. It's just you don't have an option of spawn.
No,
this is something that can be very frustrating.
Yeah, that's kind of Toxicity a lot of the time if someone plays it optimally. And there's Mega coming up soon. And look at this spot from Rapha. You can see so much control over everything. And there is just one rail. That's going to be more than enough. Chance already screaming. He has to go for the 25s. Rapha knows exactly where he has to be. And goes on around, catches him. That's the next logical spot. Gets the 25s. He wants to get the 50, but of course Rapha knows exactly what he wants. So
he's taking the rail instead of the rocket launcher, because of the splash damage. So even then, although it was very tricky hits, he managed it. I mean, he's not giving up at all. This is Rapha.
This is Rapha. This is Rapha. Indeed, yeah. So Chance is going to make an attack onto this Mega defensive position that Rapha has, but it's not going to yield anything but death, certain suicide, as Rapha now just rockets his way, lightnings his way over to red armor, and 15 to -1.
Superb. This is what I mean. It's like when you have the luxury to just stand still, it's so easy to get the frags. It's just, the map itself. Definitely it's really hard
to become the turrets.
To get back into when you're out of control.
So, I think we can call it, man.
Yeah.
I'm feeling confident.
Rapha won?
Yeah, that's what I was going for. That's what I was going for. So 40 seconds left, garbage time. I think garbage time for one more left, but the Chance has been taking it seriously, so there you go. And Rapha having won the blood run. Toxicity. It's actually, Chance did an amazing result of Furious Heights, much unexpected. But then again, Rapha, somehow, the aggressive plays, I didn't see where the plan was. Because it's not like we've seen Chance executing like evil. We haven't seen him executing like toxic. We haven't seen that. And so, when you go for those aggressive plays against players like that, of course you're going to get shut down. Of course you're going to want to slow the game down because you're not going to win on aim. You're not going to win on aggression when you make it easier for them to aim. So really interesting stuff that we saw so much aggression. But these guys are friends. They're friends. They just want to have fun a lot of the time. And it must be such a tight-knit community over North America because it's been the same names and not only the same names for the duration of Quake Live. I mean, I recognize a lot of these names from the last decade, in fact.
For sure.
The guys who play, they never
still
quit.
Sticking around after all these years. But it's quite unfortunate to not see 0-4 and Destruct and all these players. But we just had QuakeCon. Maybe they're just taking a brief break to get back into the Quake Live action.
Yeah, it does seem to be the case. So guys, remember, if you've never seen this game before, it is Quake Live. It's Quake 3 in a browser, and if you want to play, just go over to quakelive.com. It's free to play. If you enjoy the content that we create, you can just press the follow button. You get notified every time we go live, of course. You can play on the platform as well. Just go to FACEIT.com. You can take part in our flagship tournaments that we have every Sunday, whether you're from North America, whether you're from Europe. If you want to play any of the points cups, we have a system for subscribers where they can earn points via playing pickup games, which are automated on the site. We have like a high level of accessibility so that we can try to, because that's usually the issue.
And the page is very mobile friendly.
It is actually,
earlier. We were like looking at the brackets and we're like,
check it out on
mobile.
Awesome.
You can like check out the brackets on the mobile. It's so easy.
Yeah, definitely. And we also have, of course, League of Legends becoming implemented into the platform. We're into the testing phase. It's in beta, so go over to the dashboard and just hit that up, press add game, add League of Legends if you're a League of Legends player, or if you really want to, if you're like a die-hard FACEIT fan, you really want to support FACEIT, you can install League of Legends and then go over and do that and test it out for us to help us improve. I mean, we're just trying to grow everything. If we just get more numbers across the board, that helps Quake, it helps CS, it helps everything we do. So I'll end my spiel, my rant, and I have to thank you, Ishu. Is there something you want to say?
No, it's just thank you for having me again, giving me the opportunity to get here and actually, well, this time Milan, the weather wasn't as good. It was raining all day. It was raining all day. I had good weather earlier, when I was walking in the park, trying to find some turtles.
So what happened when you walked in the park?
I was looking for, I don't know, saw some turtles and fish and I don't know. I like it.
Why are there turtles? Like, I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. Why they're just turtles?
You never see them because you never go out. You never go in the parks. You should.
That's true. Actually,
next time I'll take you to the. It's weird.
Is it
taking
weird?
you to the park?
It's bro time in the park.
Something
what's
that lost
wrong with
birds
that?
do.
Anyway, I guess it's time to close out the show, guys. So I hope you enjoyed watching FACEIT TV once again for our awesome Quake live action, and I hope you join us next time. Remember, there is not a stream for the Sunday Cup next weekend. We won't have a Sunday Cup because of the Prague LAN. We want all the eyeballs will focus in on the Prague LAN, and we'll have our season finale for the summer season coming up on the weekend of the 29th, which is the following weekend. So make sure to tune in for that. And I can't yet reveal who the caster is, but it's going to be good. So we'll see you guys next time. Good evening. That's all from me and Ishu for now.
Bye-bye.